Canyons are natural wonders carved among high cliffs of mountains, with water streams moving among their swells, creating stunning scenes, and Iran has many of them in every corner. Even many locals don't know about the beautiful canyons that Iran has. These natural wonders are not only an episode of nature, but they tell us about the history of the earth and what it has been through, and therefore they amaze you with the serenity lying at the depth of their ponds. Hear their story. Hagar Canyon. Hagar Canyon, also known as the Grand Canyon of Iran, is one of the many incredible places in vast Iran that are not well explored. Hagar Canyon is located in the south of Shiraz city. According to different sources, this canyon has about 13 kilometers in length and 450 meters in height in some areas. There is a Gara Aghaj river passing through this canyon. Depending on the time of year, there could easily be more or less water in it. Most of the travelers to this canyon prefer just to enjoy the breathtaking views. It's easily reachable by car and a short walk, but some prefer an adventure in this canyon by hiking and rock climbing into the canyon, which needs at least a full day. Hagar Canyon is a symbolic place for Gaskai nomads, a symbol of respect and fear for Gaskai nomads. So Gaskai people, once they reach this canyon, they would face the canyon and loudly say, "Hi, hi, hi." Kol-e. The valley of Kol-e in Khuzestan, or Ashkaf Canyon, which is known as the Valley of Ghosts, is one of the attractions of Iran. It's interesting to know that there's no reliable information about the naming of this valley as Kol-e, but it is said that in the past this valley was the place where bears lived, and for this reason it's called Kersan Kol. Kol also means in the local language a valley. To get acquainted with the atmosphere of this valley, imagine high walls that surround you and do not allow you to see the sky. Maybe that's why it was named Valley of the Spirits. These walls are so close to each other that they allow only one person to pass through them. But at the end, they lead you to the River Des, where the water temperature reaches 20 degrees Celsius. This is just a corner of the effects of Kol-e Valley in Khuzestan. Ashkaf Canyon. Ashkaf Canyon, also known as Telator Canyon, is one of the most beautiful and technical canyons in Iran. It's located in the Almat region of Qazvin province. This valley is famous due to its numerous waterfalls, beautiful ponds, and high walls. Ashkaf Canyon is near a village called Ru Abad. Ashkaf Canyon is about 8 kilometers long, but the part that most canyoners go through is about half that length. The whole valley has 32 long and short waterfalls. Ardakan Canyon. Ardakan Canyon is one of the most beautiful and technical canyons in Iran. It's located in the Almat region of Qazvin province. This valley is famous due to its numerous waterfalls, beautiful ponds, and high walls. Raga Canyon. Raga Canyon is located in Kerman province between Rafsanjan and Kerman city. Water springs have brought incredible life to the depth of desert where earth has been artistically shaped through hundreds of years of alluvial erosion. Raga Canyon, like many other canyons in Iran, has been created due to water erosion. There is a seasonal river in the depth of this canyon, which over time has washed away the soil and rocks as they emerge. Raga is a very long canyon, only a part of which has high walls. What's amazing about this unspoiled canyon is its flexibility. The sinuous hall, arches, and the striped walls of Raga Canyon are still changing by natural forces, and a unique wildlife has shaped the existence of such a life resource. This fully natural canyon is 20,000 years old. Zazaban-e Canyon, Snake's Tongue. One of the sites of Kerman province is the canyon of Zaban-e, Snake's Tongue. Kerman Zaban-e, Snake's Tongue is one of the spectacular attractions of Lut Desert in central Iran. Why do you think the name of this canyon is the Snake's Tongue? You probably guessed right. This valley is very similar to the tongue of a snake, of course, when you look at aerial maps. This canyon is about 9 kilometers long and has walls that reach a height of 30 meters. Of course, the further west you go, the lower the altitude. Seeing the photo of this canyon, you may think it was caused by an earthquake and a fault, but it's not. The canyon has been created over time by floods and completely natural issues. In fact, the erosion that the wind imposes on some areas of Lut and the lack of vegetation in this area has caused the emergence of this canyon. Tang-e Bostanak. About 120 kilometers north of Shiraz and near Kamfiruz, one of the famous gorges of Fars province is located. This gorge is famous as the Behest-e Gomshod, or Lost Paradise, due to its great beauty. Behest-e Gomshod is a long gorge created by water erosion, existence of high vertical walls, and a beautiful river in a tree-lined environment are among the features of this gorge. Access to the beginning of the Behest-e Gomshod is possible with a short walk, and depending on the volume of river water, parts of it can be visited. The river creates numerous waterfalls and ponds along its route inside the gorge, which is why it depicts beautiful landscapes. The river is surrounded by large and small trees, and the sky can be seen in fewer places. Tang-e Canyon. Tang-e Borak Gorge, is another erosive gorge in the north of Fars province, which is located about 160 kilometers from Shiraz and near a village of the same name. This gorge has been created due to the erosion of the river for a long time, and despite its beautiful waterfalls and ponds, it is considered and visited by nature lovers. Many plants have grown on the walls of the gorge and created a beautiful landscape. Large, cave-like depressions in the walls are another attraction of this area. Visiting the gorge does not require a long walk, and therefore the use of this attractive nature is possible for all people. Of course, entering the deep parts of that requires proper physical preparation. At the bottom of the gorge, a river flows, which is one of the tributaries of the Kal River and eventually leads to the Doradsan Dam. Hagar Canyon. This unique site in Hormozgan is located on the east side of Parsian city, and although the area is generally dry and hot, inside this amazing fracture on Earth, you'll find yourself in cool, fresh weather caused by streams of water. Caligeni Canyon. Caligeni Canyon in Tabas is one of the most beautiful natural wonders. The water of Caligeni is being transferred by a canal to a village called Tashkuni that historians believe is the village that Cyrus the Great spent the first 16 years of his life. Caligeni means the Canal of Jinn and is known as a mysterious place among the locals of the area. Because the local residents saw Caligeni as a cryptic place, it did not gain the attention it deserves from Iranians or those who are on tour to Iran. But today, more Iranians are starting to know this gorgeous phenomenon made by the hands of Mother Nature. Thank you for joining us in this program.